Okay guys, now that we've talked about how to build the backswing, it's now time to deliver or bring the club back to the ball. So how do we do that? So again, we're in a nice posture with our good basics, our good grip. So we're up to the top, so we're using the core, we're letting the wrist set, we're working the club up to the top with the shoulders and the turn. Now from here, how do I bring this club back to the ball? Now, things maybe which we don't want to do is to start with the hands and arms, let the wrists go and fall back. That would be a very, very weak impact position. Once I get up to the top here, I really want to feel as though that I'm turning back to the ball. So I've turned up, so I want to turn down. So I'm going to feel probably the lower half is turning, the hips are rotating, the core is turning, the shoulders are turning, so that club is being pulled down with the rotation of the body rather than with a swinging motion of the arms. So we're turning down. Once we get towards impact, we would then release the wrists. We would let the arms swing through. We would let the club pull us through. We would keep on turning until we get into our finish position, where the body weight is now on the left leg. We've finished nicely up on the right toe. And that's a good little drill there to see if you can put your golf club across the sole of your foot. That means you've made a lovely turn through the ball. And another nice checkpoint is to look at the knees. There's a small gap between the knees. If you haven't turned through, there's quite a wide gap between the knees. So let the knees almost touch each other as you complete the swing. Okay, so you complete that downswing with the turning motion. It's not a sliding motion, it's a turning motion. You feel that your feet are connected, you'll feel as though that your feet are strong and that you can generate a lot of power. A nice way to practice that at home, obviously if we don't always have the opportunity to get to the driving range or to the golf course, so just buy an impact bag or a cushion. Okay, so this replaces the golf ball. So you would get set up, imagining that the side of the bag is where the ball would be. So we'll pretend we're using we've got a 7-iron here, so we want to keep the ball nicely in the middle of our stance. So I would start off, you build your nice grip, get into your posture, nice and athletic, let the arms relax. Then you can build the backswing. You can get the core moving, you can let the wrists set. You can then work up and around with the shoulders, feeling that the body's turning, the chest is moving. From here, you'll feel the rotation from the ground, so from the feet. So you'll feel as though the hips are rotating, the core is moving, the shoulders are turning. You'll then release the wrists and the arms, and you'll strike the bag. Now what you'll notice at impact, you'll notice that the hips are open, but the shoulders remain square. That means the club face is aiming at our intended target. You'll also notice that the back foot, the heel is slightly off the ground, and that the weight is moving onto your front leg. And you can rehearse that. I would rehearse it in slow motion to start with, just to make sure you get the sequence right, where you're starting from the ground, you feel the hips rotating, the core's moving, the shoulders are turning, the arms, the wrists are releasing into impact. And then after a while you can build the speed up and hold it. Check that the hips and shoulders are square, and then work the speed until you get faster and stronger. Okay? Great practice drill for building the downswing and creating a strong impact position.